Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since we've played this character. That's okay, we're pretty much in the same vein anyway. These are these are optional videos, I guess. So our strategy was really stupid last time, and I like it, so we're doing it. I'm gonna learn Shatter, and then yeah, that's, I guess, how we... This is like the mature way to deal with the problem. We're back, and we're just gonna do more of this stuff. So I think last time we had the broad axe, and we switched over from the demon whip because we figured, you know, it's not really worth our time to go into broad axes. We're really not. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? So instead, what I did, it wasn't worth our time to go into demon whips. So instead, what we did was we just decided, hey, what if I just become a broad axe man? And in a similar vein, you know, what if I just become an earth elementalist and I use shadow? Like, these are all good questions. These are all good solutions to the problems that I'm having. It's very mature, you know. One thing that I'm known for in the industry is just definitely having reasonable solutions to things. Never go nuclear. Never go nuclear. Always take the most reasonable approach. So my videos have been kind of, what do you call it? Intermittent, I will admit, recently. And unfortunately that's because there's a lot of things going on right now, and my exams are approaching, and of course that adds to the tension of things. So, you know, sometimes you just can't record. I try my best to record. I actually skipped an event today, so I don't have to record again, but definitely could have happened, yeah. I could have actually have skipped this video too, I guess. So yeah, definitely tomorrow I won't be able to, unfortunately. Actually no, maybe tomorrow I'll be able to. Never mind. I should be okay. It's mostly just like, I don't know, a lot of things happening at random intervals. I can't stop it. Kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This video is kind of fun though. Like I said, I've been enjoying this, just not having to think, not having to be pressured into doing a video. That's like, I don't know. Even though I'm not really that funny, it is kind of hard to pump out entertaining content, or content that people at least watch over, you know, 3 years. You gotta change up your formula, and for little small businesses like myself, you know, it can get hard, because it's not like I have a workshop where I'm like, oh, let's think about the jokes that we're gonna put in today. You know, it's really quite... Brand weapon. Ooh, that's actually insane for this guy. That was terrible. Damn it. Fine, whatever. I was really hoping for a good brand here, and I just didn't get one. That sucks. Oh yeah, at some point, by the way, we became strong enough that, yeah, like, most of these enemies are really not relevant to us anymore. I think it was sometime last video where we were just like, oh yeah, these guys don't really do much to us anymore, we just kind of ignore them now. Even ancient liches and stuff, just mostly tab fuel. It's not really that big of a deal. I think it's when we got our sick broad axe, that's when we became, like, godlike. I mean, maybe we're not godlike, you never know, but this is the equivalent of, like, being the biggest fish in the smallest pond possible. I really haven't gone very far out of my comfort zone for the last couple of videos, and that's funny. I have 6, okay, damn, I was gonna say, I have 6, I have 6 earth magic. That should be enough to cast shatter, right? No. Surprisingly not, unluckily. That's okay though, we're gonna keep at it. You know, follow your dreams, all that good shit. Actually, you know, while we're at it, we could actually pick up, Bogenjol's Vought Clutch as well, because we might as well, right? I mean, eventually we're gonna be an earth mage, so, you know, I'll use that as my, like, idea. I got magic capacity is very low, that's fine, I don't need magic capacity. I'm not an earth mage yet. I'll be one later, but not right now. Right now, I'm just your run-of-the-mill melee warrior with aspirations of becoming a skald. You know what they say, dream big. This guy, he's dreaming real fucking big. He's dreaming so big that it's unreasonable, actually. we just get another... No, okay, we didn't. I was gonna say, if we got another mutation, I would have been a little upset. Not very upset, but, you know, just enough that I'd be like, oh, darn. Alright. This could not possibly fuck us anymore. Alright, well, it absolutely did. Nice. Well done. Now it's even more useless in this place. I don't know how I picked the 2 worst brands to get, but I did it perfectly. I was really hoping to get some actual good brands, like, you know, electricity, flaming, freezing. Oh wait, I already had freezing. Now that I think about it, maybe that wasn't the best idea, you know, in hindsight, it being 2020 and all. You know, who could have imagined that brand weaponing this good brand was a bad idea? Certainly not I. Not I, for sure. Only a true technician. I'm very clumsy now. Oh no. Not the clumsiness. I got the shakes, man. Man, time flies when you're having fun. I can't believe I've already been playing for so long. Video's almost done. You know what I mean? If you checked the video just then for video length, shame on you. But also, congratulations for being immersed. I appreciate it. You know, you haven't checked the length in so long. You know, you're not itching to leave. You're like, I have a big meeting that's coming up in the next 5 minutes. I need to watch this video really quick and then run away. Thank you for not being that person. But if you are that person, fair enough. Come back. Come back and watch this later on. You know what I mean? But definitely don't feel obliged to stay if you have something else to do. Come back later. You know what I mean? Come back later. I'm just gonna teleport. There's no reason not to. I mean, there's no reason to, but, you know. There's also no reason not to. I'm gonna go ahead and just start quaffing those mutes again. Ah, okay, of course I got this stupid... I love how you literally just get worse mutations. I got teleportitis now. Like, it's even worse. It's just, I hate this so much. Okay, that's slightly less awful, I suppose. Yeah, put the helmet back on, sure. Ooh, another helmet. Wow. Okay, I'll put that on. Sure, why not? I don't want C-Invis anyway, I want Slain. Gee, Bill, 5 Slain? That's a lot of Slain. I guess you're right. Alright, so we're still looking for minus telly. If we get that minus telly, we'll be alright. But if we don't get the minus telly, we'll just shatter our way through. Just like any regular human being would, you know? Classic regular human being demise. You know, make the good response. Hey, we're at 150k turns. Pretty happy about that. Oh, 130k turns, sorry. Not 150k. I don't know why I said 150k. I think that was what I was aiming for. Also, I will note that I got mutated again. That makes me upset. But that's okay. There's a U-Demon Blade of Holy Wrath. That's pretty cool. I'll hold on to it. I don't know why I'm holding on to it, but... why not? Why not? Ooh, another Broad Axe. Let's see what that is. I'll leave my orcs to die, that's fine. They're not relevant to me anymore. I actually should switch... like, realistically, I should switch gods. Like, I really shouldn't waste my time keeping these shitty gods... like, this shitty god appeased. He kind of doesn't do anything anymore. I don't know what I'm dropping. Nothing, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's go over here. Let's drop some of these U-Demon blades and shit. We don't need these here. They're not helpful anymore. I guess we can also drop these scrolls of enchant armor for now as well. I mean, there's nothing I'm going to enchant for a very long time, so... The only thing I can think of is if I get a shield of something, but... No, not even then. Nah, actually, yeah. It would have to be something amazing, and I don't think there's anything amazing left to really enchant. So this is pretty much the end of the line for this character, in terms of raw strength. The only way we can exceed ourselves is through magic, and magic is where we're going. Bar clutch at 80% fail. We're getting there, boys. One day we'll get there, you know. EXP is grinded to a halt pretty much right now. It's okay though, I'm fine with that. Also, we've gained a lot of food, which is awesome. Like, I was talking recently about like that problem with food that we might be having, but it seems like we are just completely fine now. Oh. Okay, well that was a bit rude. Closing in like that. Didn't even have a chance to respond. There was a cloak here somewhere. I don't know where it went. Disappeared at some point. Feels bad. Okay, whatever. Small orcs with me. I don't care about them. It's weird that Bio's gifting me more now than before when I had faith on. He's actually gifting me like a lot of orcs, which is kind of strange. Don't know how to feel about that. It's like, is that a real mechanic that he gifts you more stuff if you're low on piety, or is it because I just didn't have orcs with me on the floor, and that's why he did it? These kinds of questions, you know, you can never really know the answer. I wonder if I should just start enchanting this broadaxe of chopping. I probably should, because it's the weapon that I want to use now, right? Like, it's the actual good weapon. This drain weapon is pretty shit. Like, I'm really only holding out. I was brand weaponing the scroll for a chopping weapon anyway, right? And eventually I'll get +9, so it'll come in time. Ooh, cancellation potion. Always love those. Okay, we're really pumping up our resources now. I think we've hit a really good stride where we just, like, get a bunch of items now. We're pretty happy with this. Look at that, like, this whole trip is so good for us, I guess. Because we can just do this constantly. We don't have to stop. Like, those two last Abyss trips gave us non-zero amounts of things for 0 cost. It's pretty awesome, actually. I wonder what the food clock will look like in 10 years for this game. Or even in, like, 3 years. I say 10 because it's like, I mean, it's been 10 years and we haven't got a food clock change, so it'll be interesting to see how it changes eventually later on. Because I do want the food clock to go, but there's always, like, people who are going to do this scummy shit like I'm doing right now. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because the game is pretty scummy this time around, but, you know, there are actually people who would do this, like as a real thing. Like, this, as like, they believe it's a legitimate strategy, and not highly advanced shitposting. Oh, speaking of shitposting, it was a great, I had a great thing in the notes from my uni lecture recently. I was just looking over my old notes because I'm studying and, like, getting my summary sheets and stuff done, and it was like, oh, did you know that was it section 75V? It was, I think it might have been section 75V of the Constitution allows the High Court to have original jurisdiction for any writ, including, and then it just includes, like, 3 things, but it doesn't include one of the remedies for a case called certiorari. And then I remember that, like, being kind of weird, and then my, like, lecturer saying, "Oh, yeah, you should take note of this. We don't know why they chose it." And in my notes that I looked at today, I literally just wrote down, like, the reason why these guys didn't include certiorari into the document was constitutional shitposting. And that was it. That was the end of the story. There's no story here, but that's okay. You don't need to laugh. That was just I made myself laugh in the past because I forgot. Obviously, I forgot those notes. But oh god, please stop. I really need to not get this hurting me as much. Ow. Oof! Owie, my HP. I'm losing a lot of hit points right now. Well, I'm still tanky as fuck. I still got 218 HP. So I'm pretty good. Oh yeah, another rando thing, because of course I'm just randomly speaking again. So every uni has, like, a unit of study, like, survey, I guess. Uni student survey, some shit like that. And I I recently put in mine for a couple of units, and I went to go look at my old stuff, like the 2017 to 2015 things, I guess, like the classes. And I was like, man, I remember having so many dumpster fire things. And I'm, like, call me anal or whatever, but I'm actually a person who will almost always answer the surveys every single semester. Because I find it important that I at least get to say what I was feeling at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's wrong for students to just say, like, oh, I didn't give a shit, but then they'll complain about it to their friends. It feels like hypocritical. It's like, oh, you only care about it, and then once it's done, you don't give a shit about it anymore. That's random telly, not minus telly. That would have been so sick, but fair enough. Yeah, so I always give, like, super detailed feedback, and I always... Well, let's see what this is. Jewelry. Amulet of Reflection. That is literally worthless to me. Yeah, so I always give, like, tons of feedback. I, like write out, like, 400 or 500 words every time. Because I think it's important to be able to, like... I think it's a very good thing to be able to roast your tutors and your teachers and stuff, but also reward teachers that did well. Because, again, that's part of, like, the whole uni thing. A lot of people get stuck and they think that it's the same as high school. No. In uni, the tutors are other students. The lecturers are previous students. You know, no one's like doing a degree to become a lecturer at uni or a tutor at uni. They're just there because they happen to be there. So, like, it's important that if they give a shit, that you also give a shit. It's like a two-way street, kind of. You know what I mean? So that's why I always hand in my things. And maybe it's superfluous. Maybe you don't need to do that. Maybe it's just like, maybe it's unnecessary. Maybe they don't even look at it. I mean, sure, why not? But in the off chance that, you know, they do, I think it's a good idea, personally. Anyway, yeah, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, so I was checking some of the dumpster fire ones, like seriously awful ones, like real stinkers. And I am now of the opinion that these fucking surveys are rigged, because I legitimately have no idea how half of these got the marks they did. Like, you know how, like, there's, you know, did you agree or disagree with this sentiment? Oh, my teachers were good in this one. You know what I mean? It's like, hell no, I didn't. I was constantly saying that, pretty much. Like, to every stinker subject, I was always like, oh, no, fuck this tutor. He was garbage, or she was garbage. They did this wrong, this wrong, this wrong. The course needed to be improved like this, this, and this. And, like, in the actual result, it's just like, everyone strongly agreed with this. Everyone really liked this survey. I was like, what the fuck, really? And, you know, it's interesting. Like, the cohort's, like, massive, right? It's a uni, so it's like, your cohort could be anywhere between 200 and 1,000 students. The one I teach at is actually 1,000 students. And, like, the actual results are, like, so small a selection of the students. It's just depressing to, like, think about. Like, you'll have 1,000 students in, like, an economics course, because it's economics, right? And then maybe 70 of them will respond, if you're lucky. Like, and that's like, considering that's a good response rate for, like, uni. It's pretty depressing. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's easier to always shitpost on, like, a random page or whatever, but I don't know. Whatever. That's my 2 cents. It's like, if you don't give feedback, then the uni will always be bad, and you'll never be able to change it, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like, you get lazy, and because you get lazy, everyone else is lazy, and then that makes you lazy because you realize that it's not worth it to put effort in. I don't know, it's pretty shit, in my opinion. But interestingly enough, that doesn't, like, translate to me in terms of, like, politics. I'm actually not political at all. I don't care at all about politics, especially Australian ones. I suppose that apathy is also a problem, but it's also just, like, it annoys me how like, politics is about grabbing the lowest common denominator and then appealing to them only. I don't know if I told this story before, but I recently voted, because state elections and stuff, and local elections, and the local, like, candidates were actually lining outside. They were standing outside my poll, or, like, my polling booth, and they were just, like, handing out flyers and shit. I was like, alright, cool, sure. And, you know, like, I've obviously never paid much mind to, what do you call it, to like, politics. So I'm like, alright, I'll try to figure out this time what the, holy shit, this is bad. Oh god. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'll try to figure out this time, like, oh, what are these candidates wanting to do? You know what I mean? What do they actually want to do? I'll look at it this time. I'll ask them, because they're always there, standing there, like, handing out shit. And, like, I asked, like, oh, you know, hey, you're doing this, right? So why, like, he was, like, doing, like, a car park, and I was like, oh, yeah, why do you think that we need a car park? Just, like, a seriously, honestly, like, just generic question. There was, like, no nuance to it or anything. I was just, like, curious, making conversation, right? And the guy just, like, firmly shoves, like, a fucking flyer into my hand, and he's like, look, we are here for safety, education, and health. And, you know, you should vote for us by voting like this. I'm like, oh, cool, okay, so about this car park that's on your flyer. It's like, yeah, look, the car park is just part of our plan. Safety, health, and nursing or some shit. I was like, and education, that's right. I was like, this guy he legitimately just is treating me like a straight up idiot. And he's just like, oh yeah, just as long as you remember how to vote my name, I don't give a fuck about what you have to say or think. I'm like, guys, come on. I mean, I know you've had probably like 300 million fucking people walk by you and ask the same question, and like, you know, like, all you care, and like, I guess from where I am, like, a lot of people don't speak. Maybe a lot of people, like, in that, like, particular municipality or whatever doesn't speak English or something. I don't know. So, like, he's trying to, like, drill it into, like, people who are, like, especially old people, like, they get fucking the biggest targets on their back, because, like, they don't know what to vote, they don't give a shit, so they'll just be like, oh, I'll just vote for the most handsome looking person there. That's, like, legitimately how people will vote. Like, it's, and even I got stuck with that, because I just had no idea after that guy talked to me. It's just like, damn, they really treat you like the lowest common denominator, man. They don't give a fuck. I couldn't even tell if he knew what his own plan was, you know what I mean? Like, that's how bad it was. I was like, do you know what you're talking about? He's like, yeah, safety, health, and education. And that was another problem that I had. It was like, literally every candidate's doing that, dude. I don't know, what? If a candidate wasn't talking about safety, health, or education, like, I'm concerned. Like, why would they not do that? You know what I mean? So I was like, is everyone just playing too safe, I guess, now? There's no, like, actual nuance in anything anymore. No one actually knows even what they're running for. It's kind of sad. I guess the only reason why I'm, like, interested in that, I guess, nowadays is because I was doing, like, administrative law in uni, and that's, like, kind of related to, like, oh, you know, how are we going to let the administrative body take action? Or how do we influence how the decision is? And how did they come to this decision? And how do we... If you challenge it, like, what happens? What will the court say, right? So it's just, like, tangentially related to, like, how people get into office, I suppose. That's where I was sort of interested. But yeah, it was really, really a jarring answer, I suppose, to get from him. And that kind of, like, made me say, I guess it's not worth it, then, to, like, bother. But yeah, I don't know, whatever. That's just random ranting aside. There's no real politics there, I think. I think it was more about the general state than any particular guy. I don't even remember the guy's name, to be honest. Like, And I suppose in America it's kind of the same thing, except, like, it's much more divisive. Or divisive, whatever. Excuse me. However you pronounce it, I don't know. Like, in America, you know, there's one party and there's the other party. There's no, like... hey, there's some people that we might want to vote for, and, you know, there's, if you're on one side, you know, you only vote that one side, but, I guess it's kind of the same in Australia, but, it's definitely not as like publicized, I'd say. It's very hard to tell who's in power, to be honest. Over here, it's like, oh, the dirty liberals are in power, but then like nothing changes when the Labour Party comes in. So it's like, okay, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. And to be honest, it really doesn't matter. Like, not anymore. We're very central, I suppose, comparative to the more radical side of America and other countries, I suppose. I don't know. Whatever. So that was the politics part of this video. Wonder if I'm gonna get demonetized for it. Wonder if YouTube can hear my voice talking about politics and then just like, this might not be friendly for audiences. Did you see that corpse rot in like 2 seconds? What the fuck was that? Was I lagging? I might have been lagging. That actually might have been the problem. Holy shit, dude. I have 15 in Earth Magic and my shadow doesn't even get down to 99% yet. Feels bad. Oh my god. This is gonna take a while. The nice thing about doing this orc run is that, like, randomly I'm just getting a couple of free orcs. Like, I don't care if they survive, but sometimes I just accidentally leave them alive, and that's pretty funny to me. Okay, I only have 1 potion of mute left. It's not much I can do, really, but, whatever. Like, I'm just accepting now that I'm just gonna get mutated to fuck and back. Okay, if I quaff a Brilliance Potion, I'm at 96% for Shadow. Fuck me, dude. Holy shit, this is so depressing. Okay, fine. This is like actually like the slowest fucking grind now. We've kind of hit a wall where we're like no longer really getting much value out of anything. I guess I can train a bit of Necromancy to get Vaal Clutch up, I suppose. Vaal Clutch is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. You know, I used to actually scum Abyss for mutation potions back in the day. But we've been here for like 30k turns, and I think we're down 7 potions, so it's not really that good of a deal anymore. Used to be pretty decent. Nowadays, not so much. Training Necromancy also gives me... What the fuck, really? What's going on here? Okay, that was weird. It also gives me better regeneration, I guess, which is cool. I don't need it, especially not at this point, but you know, I like to think it's interesting. And put it on the correct key, of course. If I do that, maybe I'll actually cast it one day. You know what I mean? It's on ZE. Could have been anything. I would have no idea. Okay, one of the orcs is like following me or something. Oh no, there's an invisible thing following me, sorry. Not an orc. Of course these orcs are following me. I'm their savior. Leading them through the abyss. There's like some generic manga that's like, as we walk along the path, there's just a bunch of people that follow us, you know? Except I don't remember in most of those mangas where like, just 95% of the people die. I mean, there probably is something like that, but, you know, I don't read it. I only read JoJo. That's not true. I read a couple more. Not a lot, but I do read more than just JoJo. Oh, 3 enchant arm scrolls that I have now? Fuck. That'll be nice one day, when I actually pay attention. Oh no, my mana is 30% lower than average. No! I'm gonna die. Holy shit, this is gonna take so fucking long to level up anything. I probably should have picked up that artifact chainmail back at like 20 minutes ago. That would have actually been pretty legit, because it was lighter than plate armor. It's pretty good. Maybe if I get like fire dragon armor, I can actually cast spells. Who knows? Yeah, I actually might try that. Like switch to fire dragon armor for this Zot heist, because that actually might work better. Like realistically, I don't really want to. As much as I've been memeing, I don't actually want to like grind for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? It feels unnecessary. So I do ideally want to have like some kind of solution here. Okay. So can I wizardry here? So say for example I do this and I wizardry. Oops, that's not what I want. So I wizardry here. Can I then maybe do like a cheeky shatter if I quaff. Say I quaff brilliance now. It's 82% fail. Wow, it fucking worked first time. Holy shit, wait, we can end the game. Wait, we won the game. Wait, hang on a second. Whoops, hang on, wait. What? Okay. What? What just happened to me? What? Wait, we just shattered. An 82% fail, first time. It just happened. What the hell? Alright, well, time to engage in Plan Z. What? Okay, wait, the game is actually playable again. Hang on. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, maybe we're not memeing anymore. This might be real life. Ooh. That's a lot of fucking teleport traps though, eh? Ooh. Wait. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys though, eh? Oh wait, did he kill himself? No, he's still here. No, he's still here. Okay, never mind. I was like, where did that killer clown go? Let me smite that ancient lich to death. That's pretty awesome that I can do that, by the way. I kind of find that pretty badass. Okay, all right. Now we're really playing the video game. Kind of still. I mean, we're still playing, right? This is real life, yeah. Yeah, okay. We can just do this now. What can they do to stop me? Like, I've been grinding for so long, I don't even remember what it feels like to be in danger anymore, you know? Just too powerful for my own good. +9, Club of Electrocution, haha, that's so funny! Ha ha ha, that's so fucking hilarious, lol. If you don't know why I'm laughing, it's because in the description for, like, them changing that, they're like, there's nothing more comedic than a +12 Club of Chaos, haha. And I was like, what the fuck? Alright, let me just, real quick, haste might agility without 4 million fucking things here. And then also, at the same time, shadow creatures and mana vipers. Oh boy, this character's a little interesting. I'm very frail now. I'm still very frail. Oh, whatever, I don't care. I don't need to be strong anymore. I can just be Demise. King of all card games. I don't know how I was supposed to end that, so I was just like, whatever. Oh shit, boys! Oh shit, boys! Here we go. Here we go. There's a lot of fucking orcs here now. Can you kill him? What's going on over there? Jesus. Oh, there's a fucking orc guy. He died instantly. Nice. Alright, anyway, let's cancel out of that. Just heal up. You can't kill me. I have an infinite amount of goons. Alright, everyone wait over here. I don't want to deal with these guys right now. I'm just leaving all the orcs there so that I don't have to worry about them anymore. Because they can, like, come back when I need them to. I don't need them right now. See, look, this character's so degenerate, I can actually, like, do this now. I just run away, haste away. Because I have so many haste potions. It's actually not even a threat to me now. Holy shit, wait, the game's ending. No. I was so ready for it to keep going forever. Damn it. Oh, maybe I just die here. Never mind. Oh, this is a bit of a letdown. Switch to this broadaxe for chopping, sure, why not? Let me grab some of these things. Just because I can, you know what I mean? Why not? Oh shit. Fog. Oh, look at that, it worked! My brilliant strategy of being a mage. It worked out in this specific instance. Hell yeah. I can't believe it's almost over, guys. Our time draws near. I want, like, one day for there to be an editor that's just like, doing a montage of all the things that all the friends we made along the way. Like, you know, they're fading in and out, overlaid. Oh look, I can just bring them all back, never mind. Hey everyone, how you doing? It's a big old fucking dungeon party right now. A whole bunch of those guys died, I know that for a fact. I know it to be true. I searched my heart. It's okay though. Are there any mute pots in this game? Yeah, there's one in depth 6. Ah, it's too far away now. I would have legitimately gone back for it, just as a joke. Wow, that was a Panlord. I mean, our character is not a 3-rune character, but let's just pretend he is anyway. Oh god. What the hell? Right, let me just quickly quaff 7 curing potions, because why not? Heal wounds potions. What are you gonna do, stop me? Hey, fuck you, buddy. I can smite you too. Alright, I'm just gonna sit around here and wait, because I can get like classic 150k turns maybe. It'll take a while, but that's alright. We'll just fill this area with fucking goons. There we go. Me and the boys, you know, hanging out. Ugh, come on. There's a lot of bad guys here. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how many turns it takes to go upstairs. That might actually be a problem. Let's just like end it at like 97? Fuck, it was 1 turn. Damn it. No. Oh my. Fuck. Oh shit. God damn it. God damn it. I like how that game still took me only 4 hours. Like, I literally scummed for 6 videos or some shit like that, and I still took under 5 hours for a 3-run game. Like, that's ridiculous. That's so stupid. I don't know. That was a very strange game. Oh, that's not what I want. Nope. How do I log? How do I get that? That's a Mummy Abyssal. This is a completely different character. What the fuck? Alright, well, whatever. The game is now done. We've completed it. Does it work now? Hello? Beam, come back. That's still a Mummy Abyssal. Damn it. Alright, whatever, fine. We won. Look, that's all that really matters. We beat the video game. We did it. We don't have to play the Hill Orc anymore. I like how that was a 3-run character. It was possibly the worst thing I've ever done in my life. How many fucking videos was that? That was like so stupid. I'm checking my second monitor right now. Just give me a sec. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th video in a 3-run game for a melee character with no spells. Well, technically I did have spells, but, you know, we don't count those. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed, and stay shattery. That's the new catchphrase. The alternative catchphrase was get sticky with it, but I didn't like that one, so I tried to give it to a friend of mine that was a Twitch stream. I was like, hey, why don't you make your catchphrase get sticky with it? And then he was like, that's not gonna stick. And I was like, ah. That's pretty funny. Alright, see you guys later.